my friend, welcome back to our reading and spelling class with Miss Anita. I am so happy to have you here today. In today's lesson, we are going to look at another syllabication pattern, and that is what we call compound words. Say compound words. Compound words. So compound words is when we have two words combined together to make a new word. But when we split those two words apart, each one will make sense on their own. This word will make sense on their own, and that word will make their sense on its own. When we combine them together, we make a new word. For example, rainbow. Rain, we know that rain, the falling drops from the sky. Bow, we know that piece of cloth. When you put them together, we form a new word, rainbow. You know what a rainbow is, right? Okay, good. How about tooth? We know tooth, touch your tooth. And we know brush. Brush is that item you use to comb your hair. All right, tooth, brush. If we join them together, we form a new word, toothbrush, the item we use to clean our teeth. You see, those two words joined together form a new word. But when we split them apart, those two words will still make sense on their own. That's what we call compound words. Now, friend, compound words are usually longer words. How do you read them? What are the strategies? There are two strategies. First strategy is to look at the word closely and see. Ask yourself, do I see a small familiar word in this big word? If you do, just split them apart. Say, I see the word bow, so you can split from there. And say, okay, how does this the remaining part read? Let's find out. Rain. How about the familiar part? It reads bow. Oh, we have two parts. Rainbow. That's one way of doing it, is to look at the word closely and identify a small familiar word that you already know without needing to sound out. The other way is to start from the beginning by sounding out like this. A. Blend. Ray. Add on another sound. Rain. Once you get to that part and the word you have read so far makes sense to you, makes sense on its own, split from there. Look. Rain. Rain is a real word. Rain makes sense on its own. If you reach that point, split from there. You have two separate words now. Rain, then bow. Two words. Rainbow. Great. Which one is easier for you? It depends. Okay. I am going to use the strategy where I can be alternating. It depends on the words. If I look at this word, I can quickly see a small word that I'm familiar with, which is sun. So I'm going to split from there. Sun. I can identify that straight away because it's a small common word. Now let's move to the other part. Blend. Shine. Oh, we have two words. Sun, shine. Sunshine. What's the word? Sunshine. Sun makes sense on its own and shine makes sense on its own. When they're combined together, they make a new word, sunshine. Amazing. Let's move to the next word. Quite long. What can I do? I am going to use the strategy of blending sound by sound until when I reach a point where a word makes sense to me. Let's go. Join. To. TH makes the sound. Let me join. Tooth. Tooth makes sense on its own. So I am going to split from there. Okay. So this part reads tooth. How about the other part? Let's check. Brush. blend, brush. We have 2 words, toothbrush, toothbrush. That's how you do it. You can choose to spot a small word that is familiar, or you can blend sound by sound and split from a point where you form your first word. Let's try. Rainbow, blend, sunshine, blend, toothbrush, blend. Amazing. Now let's read these big words together out loud. Rainbow, sunshine, toothbrush. Amazing. You have all these strategies on you. That means from now on you are going to be reading these long words easily because you have so many strategies to help you out. Okay, your activity is quite simple. You have words here and words those sides. You are going to join these words together. You're going to start from here. Join the words together to make a compound word. Sun. What is the suitable word to make a compound word, a long word? Sunshine. You match them. Rain with what? With bow. You match them like that. Do the same here. All right? Okay. Once you form your new words, you can go ahead and find meanings of those words that you don't know. Okay? After that, keep your book in a safe place because tomorrow we are going to learn a new segment. Because tomorrow we are going to learn something interesting. No. Once you are done, keep your book in a safe place because tomorrow we are learning something new. Thanks for working hard.